Hi, it's Debbie. This is day 20. And I was just looking at my shirt and I was like, oh, this is a nice shirt. It's nice and big. Probably too big. Just encourages you to go into it instead of wearing a shirt that's tight. So, okay. So today is day 20 and I'm excited. Day 20 is I don't it seems like forever and then it doesn't seem like I've been doing it that long. So it's a toss up between the two. But day 20, I have some diced potatoes with sausage links, and then I have some leftover corned beef and cabbage, which I did in the micro pro grill yesterday, and it turned out really good. It was a really good dinner. So I'm gonna have that leftovers for lunch, and for dinner we are going to have barbecue chicken made in the micro pro grill, and we're gonna have tossed salad. I hope that's what it says. Yeah, tossed salad. And then nuts, papaya, celery, bell pepper, nuts, celery, and some cheese. I can't. I try to remember, but I can't read it backwards. But it turns out alright for you guys, so it works. So today, instead of tater tots, they had diced potatoes. So we're gonna cook them in the grill. And I have a couple sausage links. But you can't really put the sausage links in whole because you try to make everything in the grill the same height. Because whatever touches the grill is the one that touches 25 degrees. So you try to make it thinner. So we'll just slice it up and put it in. And this is the microwave soup mug. Just because it says soup mug doesn't mean you have to put only soup in it. So you see how we have some potatoes and sausage. And we'll put it in a grill position and try to get all of it to touch. I don't know why I do that. I can't see the reset button. I can't see the reset button, so I'll let it go for 55 seconds, but that's not long enough. But it's gonna go back in here because you can just microwave this. And we'll see how long it takes. We'll see how long it takes. Shouldn't take that long. But you do want it browned a little bit. And then papaya. We will cut the papaya in half. I know 55 seconds is not long enough. I don't even have to look at it. And we'll take the seeds out of the papaya. You can use a spoon, but since I have this handy dandy kitchen tool from Tupperware, I like to use that instead. You know, a lot of these things like the fried potatoes, the diced potatoes, it says to heat it up to 425 degrees and then let it cook for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. You don't need to do that. Just throw it in the micro grill. This is papaya. I do both halves, and I put it in, and it keeps it fresh. If I want to have papaya more than once a week, I have to buy 2 papayas, because my husband eats the other half of the papaya. Of course, when you see it, it does look refreshing, so why not eat half of the papaya, right? So between the kids and my grandsons and my husband, people are eating healthier because I did not buy Oreo cookies this week for me or for them, and they didn't even notice it because I've been feeding them grapes. I've been feeding them grapes and cherry tomatoes, a whole bunch of things like that. I'm getting better at lifting it out without pulling the whole plate out. And see where it's starting to brown. Hopefully this was this is the potato for tomorrow or today or whenever you're watching this video. It's for day 20. I put my glasses on so I can. It's funny, I put the glasses on and I still can't see it. Okay. We'll do it again for another minute so that I can cook the chicken in it. And we'll work on our snacks. I decided to get different nuts, and the regular cashews with bits and pieces and all that are cheaper, but I'm saving a lot of money by eating at home all the time. But I really like cashews, so you really have to dole them out right away, because if not, you'll be sticking your hand in and eating them all day. So try to put them in containers right away, because if not, you don't know how much you're eating if you take one here and there and here and there all day. It tastes really good though. It's funny how the nuts were really good the first day, and the almonds were good too, but now cashews are really good. Okay, so it's brown, it's cooked. We're going to dump it into the Crystal Wave soup mug. When it has the brown, I like the brown, and you don't even have to fry it. It's already cooked in this. I want you to see, if you fry it in a frying pan, it doesn't get that clean. So we're going to do the chicken in here too, the barbecue chicken. And now that the pan is nice and hot, hopefully it'll be faster. Pan is hot. So I grabbed a couple barbecue thighs. And I'm going to do 2 of them because that way if there's leftover, I can have leftover for lunch tomorrow. Or they call them planovers. We don't have a lot of planovers in our house. Everybody eats them. We'll put it on about 3 minutes. So this is the breakfast. This is some of the snack. This is a mess over here. This is a mess. Sometimes my planning. Okay, so we're gonna do some snacks. And here's bell peppers. Bell peppers. You don't really need a lot of bell peppers. They have strong flavor, so put them all in. They have kind of a strong flavor, so you sometimes you don't feel like eating all of them. And then, oh, that's papaya. You can eat this for breakfast. You can eat one of these for breakfast with your potatoes and sausage, or you can save one for in the afternoon when you want a snack, or mid-afternoon if you want a snack. That's what's so great about this diet. It's your diet, so you can eat it when you want. And I know somewhere in here I have celery sticks. Bell peppers, celery sticks. The celery sticks last a lot longer than the carrot sticks, cucumbers, and cherry tomatoes. Because I like cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, and the pickles a lot more. Okay, and this is leftover. This is in the vent and serve. So you can throw this in the refrigerator. You just cover it. Well, it's covered when you throw it in the refrigerator. You cover it like that, and then you lift this. You vent it, and you stick it in for a couple of minutes. And after like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you can stir it and see if it's done. If not, you can throw it back in for another minute. Shouldn't take more than 2 to 3 minutes to heat this up. So it's really easy. So breakfast, lunch. Sometimes I think it would be nice to have it live, but the internet that we have at our house is not great. So a few times I've tried to do live, it gets like psychedelic, and it's really hard to see when something is psychedelic. You can't see what's going on, and then all that time you spent doing the video, wasted. So this is live. I'm not stopping it and editing it, mostly because I don't know how to edit it. I might be tempted to edit it, and then I wouldn't be stressed about this taking 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Oh, you can hear it sizzling. Can you see how it got brown? It already got brown. But my microwave, the top gets hotter than the bottom, and you have to figure out what your microwave does. So to get both sides brown, I have to turn it over. I don't know if the more expensive ones are the same way, but this is the cheapest microwave. And I heard that a lot of microwaves are the same way, that you have to turn them halfway. So I don't have to set up the grill and all that smoke in the house. My husband does if he makes extra. But for me, it's easy to just do it in my kitchen in the microwave with the micro grill. A lot easier. So we'll take a couple pieces of cheese. I switched to the Colby Jack this week. It's pretty good. And we'll put these in. Usually my helper, Hinano, with my I don't know how you see that on Facebook where you see that dog sleeping, all the noise going on and calling their name and doing all that, and then you open one package of something and the dog comes running. That's Hinano. She's usually right here underfoot, getting in the way. Hinano. If I close the door, she'll be at the door scratching because I locked her out. Okay, so we have celery sticks, bell peppers, and cheese. And put the lid on that. Some days I don't finish eating all of it, but most days I'll pick at it. So So I keep looking at it like it's gonna change, right? Not gonna change. It's still gonna be papaya, and I don't need this one. I keep a whole bunch because probably tomorrow. This is my last salad. Um, this is my last salad for the week. So I bought another bag of salad and I put it in a fridge smart, but I can put it into 5 different containers and then put the cucumbers and tomato. And then instead of having to do that today, I can just grab this out and say, oh, this is for dinner tonight with my barbecue chicken. So we will do that tomorrow, day 21. Day 21, tomorrow, 3 weeks. So on Tuesday will be 22. Hi there, come here. Come here. She's like, thinks I'm setting her up. Day 22, I'll report on how I did this week. A little rat. Report how I did this week, and then that'll be the end of week 3. And then what I'm going to do is, after day 30, obviously I'm not going to be at my goal weight or anywhere close, but I'm not going to do videos every day. So I'm probably going to start at week 5, the end of week 5. I will do a weekly video with what I'm planning for the week. So that'll be update how I did for the week and what I'm planning on for the week. Because I appreciate everybody's support and helps me stay on track. You see how brown this is? I hope you can. It really browns it nicely. It cooks it nicely. It browns it nicely. It's all brown on both sides. So that's what my plans are. Because I need to lose more weight than the 8 to 10 pounds, obviously. And I appreciate the accountability and being able to share what I'm eating and how it's working. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. For people that don't know Tupperware, the power to double, that's the thing that we had for a few years where we're always trying to double the size of our team. So come here. Come here. Come here. This is so funny because if she knows I have food, if she knows I have food, she'll come right away. You're gonna say hi? You're silly. Okay, say bye. Have a nice day. Look over there. You can bark at the dog in the computer. Thanks for watching. Bye. Nothing up here.